Hey, welcome back. We are picking up our 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors game. And why do I have a strange gray box in the top corner of my screen? There we go. Alright. We were in a torture room. I don't remember anything about this. That's a good sign. Yes, resume.
Oh, what the hell is this place?
Ugh, this room is really creepy.
Yeah, 7 was remembering that he was a cop, and there was some sort of air vent underneath a bed, and then we got through that area and came into here.
I think we ought to get the hell out of here now. Figures.
It's locked, isn't it?
Yep.
You not just see him banging on the door, Lotus.
So, what is this room for, anyway?
Well, there's a chair in the center of the room.
Looks like it's for electrifying people.
Oh, looks
And
uncomfortable.
some balls
to
and
say the least.
chains over there.
I'd rather not sit in it if I can avoid it.
What's this down here? A net?
Looks like
Or
it's placed over
electrodes
some
for the
kind
person
of
being
glass
fried.
panel. Too dark to look through it, though.
This isn't dried blood on the tablecloth, is it?
Oh, what the hell is this? What are these tools for?
That's not something I even want to think about.
No doubt about it. This room's dangerous. Let's make our search quick so we can solve the puzzle and get the hell out of here. Come on.
Alright, definitely want to grab that hatchet so Clover can't axe me in the face again. And chop off my arm. Torture room. Let's check out this chair. A really creepy chair. The manacles make me think it was used to torture people. Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them. I only see a keyhole. What kind of symbol? Well, if I've got this right, I think it's the sun symbol. What is this? There's something on the screen. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above. Huh. I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle. It's right next to a torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good. Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up top, right? You adjust the switches shown at 4 corners of the screen, then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you could do. Yeah, let's go back. Whenever you turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. So I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram. Yeah, but it's hard to figure out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch adds, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it. I don't, because I didn't even press a button. The needle on the gauge is at 0. It doesn't look like it's going to move. Red, yellow. You think the colors mean something? No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous than... But other than that... Bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust. I don't think it'll move at all. Interesting, interesting. What's wrong, Junpei? What are you doing on the floor? Well, I thought maybe if I got down here I could see through the glass. It's not working though. I don't think it's just a large sheet of glass they put into an indentation. I don't know. I mean, why would they do that? And the placement of the chair? You're not making sense, Junpei. What's your point? Well, I'm not sure, but don't you think there's something under the glass? Like a tank filled with sharks? That would be nefarious. There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here. Let's see, we've got an adze and hammer, a pair of forceps. These other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't this wrench look way too new to be here with all this other stuff? Yes, it does. I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all. This wrench looks brand new. Considering where we found it, I have to wonder how it was used. Knock it off. I don't want to think about that. I've already seen plenty of things that are a lot more cruel than that. Heh. You're unexpectedly sensitive. Come on, let's not talk about stuff that doesn't matter, okay? We need to find somewhere we can use this thing. Of course the entrance is locked. Been like that in every room we've been in. What did you expect? There's no point to try to go back. Let's just think about going forward, alright? This looks like a thing for a wrench. Cover's bolted on there pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off of this wrench we just found, though. Sweet, it's open. What's inside? Hole's too small. You can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? I'm sure I want you to do that, Lotus. You've got skinny arms. There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit that scares me a little. But we need to see if there's anything useful in there. Alright, here we go. Arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. It doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. Alright, let's see what this thing is. Sun key. Now to strap someone into the electric chair while I solve a puzzle. The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. Alright, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're going to need the sun key again in here, though. Just seems unlikely. Alright, sun key, you've done your job. Into my pocket with you. Said the door will unlock if we complete the experiment. So in other words, we aren't getting out that door until we finish this experiment. Well, let's do that then. Gotta be something else up with this. There are a bunch of buttons here with letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. I guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them. Oh, did that change something? Click, click, click. Turn them all on. Twist some knobs too. All the dials are pointing in different directions. Maybe something will happen if we turn them. Huh. Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything. Adjust the switches to match the blocks on top and then press the check button. Alright. No, maybe like this. No. How about this combo? Not quite. Let's actually do what they were saying to do. Okay, so one on top. This one matches the right side. One off from the left side. That one really skews it. No. Left side, 4 on top, 2 on bottom. Right side, 5 on top, 2 on bottom. This adds some to everything except top right. Let's match the right side. Give one less to the left side. When you turn each switch on, the number of blocks goes up. Each switch adds a different number of blocks. But if you think about it, all you've got to do is a couple of addition problems. You turn a single switch on and count its blocks and do that for every switch. Super easy. Just the switches to match the blocks on top, and then... Wait, do I just need to match the blocks on the top? Or, like, total numbers? Like, 5 and 6. Alright, so this is 7, 6, 13 on top. I really don't think this is how I'm supposed to do it, but we're going to do it this way until I check the total. Alright, that's definitely not the same amount of blocks. That definitely is less there. What if I do this? Okay. So this one adds 9 on top, 4 on bottom. You know what? Writing this down will probably make it a million times easier. So button number 4. 4 on bottom, 9 on top. Button number 3. 2 on top, 4 on bottom. Button number 2. 4 on top, 5 on bottom. And button number 1. 1 on top, 6 on bottom. So literally just need to do boom, boom. No, it's definitely not the same. 9 on top, 4 on bottom. How the heck did I read that as a 1? That's 5 on top. 5 on top, 6 on bottom. Did I read any others wrong? 2, 4. 4, 5. Okay. If I do button number 4 and 2, that would be 13 on top and 9 on bottom. We're going with a hint, because I'm not seeing how I can ever make it the same if I ever use button number 4. What? I don't understand. There's no way that's equal and it doesn't match either. That's how they have it, right? I don't understand. I have to have missed something in the room. Adjustment is complete. Now proceed to the execution phase. To complete the experiment, data must be collected from the subject. Once preparation is finished, place subject in chair. Whoa, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation? I don't know. Got a bad feeling about this. I think this means one of us has got to sit in the chair. Well, 7's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject. There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's going to zap the brain with a little electricity. This really doesn't sound safe. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figure out what it means by preparation, alright? Well, it wants us to prepare, so maybe we ought to ask it what we need to do. I want to see what I missed. Somewhere around here. Because I am at a loss for where that solution for the head came from. Error. The disposal tank is closed. Please fill tank with water. What tank? Oh man, don't tell me we gotta do something with a water tank. Well, there's probably something around here to open the tank or whatever it's asking us to do. Looks like the only controls are in this room. Probably this thing over here. Levers gotta turn up something on. Of course they would. All they can do is turn something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off. Let's say the floor is going to suddenly open up. Flip the switch. See oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water? What the hell? What's going on? Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor... Oh. Junpei, look. What's she... Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now. That doesn't look like water. Oh, I was right. It is a shark tank. EDBF. That seems like a code for EDBF. What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair. Looks like it's been turned on. I guess the puzzle here was that the power had to be sent in a specific way. Okay, Lotus, get in the chair. I don't think examining the chair is going to cause that machine to do anything. I should probably take a look at the monitor instead. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject and device.
Like we thought, it's not going to work unless someone sits in it.
How ironic that this would be the situation in which this slim, beautiful body is useful.
Lotus, are you sure? I can sit in it and you can solve.
No, Junpei. Let her be noble. I mean, she hasn't helped with any other puzzle. She took a nap when we were locked in the freezer.
Screw it up.
I'll be fine. Even if I fall in, the shark is already dead.
But...
No one likes an indecisive man, Junpei. I can still give you advice from the chair too, you know. I just don't want to stay in this room any longer than we have to. Go over to that screen and let's get this over with. Look, do you think you could do me one last favor?
Depends what it is.
Don't say last.
You're making me nervous.
Just listen. If something happens to me, I want you to tell my daughters. Tell them that I loved them very much.
How am I ever gonna find your daughters if I don't know your real name?
No, tell them that I will always love them.
Daughters?
You've got kids?
No, she's lying. She's trying to get sympathy. Don't fall for it.
I suppose they're about your age, Junpei. They're twins. I had them when I was young after... well, some things happened. Their names are Nona and...
Wait! Nona?
Aoi, Light, and Nona. Those were their names. Well, some of them. The kids that were in the experiment.
But what the hell? What's wrong with you?
Oh. No way. It couldn't. Lotus, is your last name Kashiwabara?
How do you know that?
Are you serious? What the hell is this? There's no way you're that kid's mom.
That kid? Wait, what do you mean, that kid? Why are you acting like you've met her?
I have.
What?
Yeah, I met one of your kids.
When?
9 years ago.
Where?
On this very boat. Ooh.
On this ship.
Why were you...
It's not a short story.
Look, I don't care how long it is. Tell me, please, what happened here?
Fine, I'll tell you. But... And then... that was when... From there, it looked like... just as if... finally... That's all I remember from 9 years ago.
Oh my God. Everything I've been looking for the last 9 years. The person who had all the answers was right here.
Looking for?
Yes, that's right. 9 years ago, my daughters disappeared.
Then, How would you want me to find them and tell them you love them if they disappear?
9 days later, they came back.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
They never told me what happened to them over those 9 days. I took them to the doctor, but I was told they hadn't been hurt in any way. Still, I was sure that they had been through something terrible. So I couldn't bring myself to force them to talk about it. If I did, then I'd force them to relive whatever horrors they'd been through. I didn't have any choice. I had to try and ignore it and move on.
Oh.
A few months passed. Gradually, they started to act like they always had, before they disappeared. They smiled and made jokes and did all the silly things kids do. It got harder and harder for me to ask them about what happened. How could I ask them to remember that? Eventually, I knew there was no way I could do it. But I'm still a mother. I couldn't simply forget that something terrible had happened to my children. So I decided I would investigate what happened on my own. I would find out what happened during those 9 missing days.
Seems like a tough job since you're going into it with no information.
Nothing.
Yep, that's about what I expected.
The police pretended to be concerned, but they didn't do anything. Once the 16 children who'd gone missing came back, things were just... Even the media didn't talk about what had happened. I figured someone was probably paying or threatening them to keep their mouths shut.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals. No, probably something even bigger than that.
Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
Have you heard of them before?
No. It's the first time I've ever heard that name. 7. How did you find out that Cradle Pharmaceuticals was connected to the kidnappings in the first place?
I figured finding out whatever the victims had in common would lead me to the culprit. That's what any good cop does.
What did they have in common?
Every single one of the kids who disappeared had gone to this one hospital at some point.
And after that, they started peddling drugs from Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
The hospital was one of a bunch that were under the control of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. After that, it was just about connecting the dots.
The hospital.
The hospital.
And for a while, I was trying to get some kind of information out of the kids at the hospital. One of them told a weird story.
What was it?
Have you heard about the Gansfeld experiment? I guess all these kids had to go through it while they were at the hospital. I think it was passed off as some sort of counseling.
What did you call it again?
Oh, the Gansfeld experiment. This is how it's set up. First, subjects Q and A are put into separate rooms, far away from one another. Then a series of video images are shown to subject Q, who is told to send the images to subject A by thinking about them.
More telepathy bullshit.
Subject A, on the other hand, is put in a large reclining chair and given a blindfold. With their senses cut off, A is asked to guess what images Q is looking at.
Oh, yes, I've heard of that. It's a famous telepathy experiment, isn't it?
Telepathy. That's how the experiment on this ship was supposed to work.
The experiment to control people, right?
Yeah. I don't know if any of the telepathy stuff really exists, but maybe someone from Cradle Pharmaceuticals bought into it.
Even if that is the case, I still don't get how that has anything to do with any of this. The Nonary game, Zero, why we were kidnapped. What does any of that have to do with telepathy?
Well, the kids were probably put through all these same rooms and given the solutions, and we're all related to the kids in some way, so they're probably sending their mind waves to us to give us the solutions to the puzzles.
I know I brought all this up, but...
Does that mean I was kidnapped and put on this boat? And that's why I'm playing Junpei?
Maybe none of this stuff
All
is
makes
connected
sense
after
now.
all.
No subject has been detected. Unless a subject is detected within 60 seconds, all power will be shut down.
Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Lotus, get on the chair.
Is estimated to take 1 hour. If you wish to proceed with the experiment, please seat subject in the restraining device.
Whoa, That doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh, no, that's not what we...
Just hurry up and get it over with. Junpei, I'm counting on you.
Right. Lotus, please, tell me right away if you feel anything weird.
You worry too much. Now get on with it and be a man, or June's gonna leave you.
Lotus. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, what am I doing now? I couldn't rotate the head before, could I? Yet again, I'm looking at his head with no idea what I'm trying to do to it. Give me a hint. Highlighting this. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, turn everything off. Got it all down. Okay. 2 on bottom right, two on bottom left, 2 on top right. 2 on top right, 2 on top left, and 1 on bottom right. One on top left, 2 on bottom left, 2 on top right, and 3 on bottom right. Alright, so on setting 1, that one lights up these two and this one, so 2 on top left, 1 on bottom left. On setting 2, there's 1 here, 1 there, and 1 here. I did it! Thank God, I hate that. The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock. I hear the door unlocking, and now we've got a new message. Release subject from restraining device. Lotus, are you alright? Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter. Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for Seven and me to get her out of here. Let's get out of here, now. Being a guinea pig is not for me. Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again. I share that same sentiment. Sweet, sweet freedom.
The hallway goes to the left.
Yeah, but I don't see any doors.
Guess we just need to keep going.
Right, let's go.
An elevator.
Just what we need. Let's take this to C deck. Huh? No one's here.
Where did they go?
I have no idea.
Hey, Junpei!
We should follow him.
I know where we need to go.
Because I'm psychic? Is
The
that
door
why?
Behind the central staircase. There was a sun symbol on the keyhole of that door.
And I have a sun key.
And I happen to have the sun key in my pocket right now. This should open that door. All right, time to open this.
Hold on a sec there.
Huh?
We don't have the key for this one yet, right?
No, I have it in my pocket. You saw me find it and use it in the last room, genius.
That's...
Oh, what?
Oh, it's the Jupiter symbol.
Then we can't open this door.
Unfortunately, no, we can't.
Jeez, the sun door's gotta be just on the other side of this, you know? We can't just stop... Hey, it opened.
What?
And the others must have found the Jupiter key.
Well, what are we waiting for? What?
Oh, what?
Why?
June really is the murderer. She's the only one left on their team.
What the hell? What the hell happened? Clover. Nothing. She's dead.
Hey, what are you doing?
The key! Get me the sun key!
Why?
Why?
Why do you think we have to get out of here before the murderer comes back?
Look at the bodies. There's only one person here who could be the murderer. And it's June. And I'm pretty sure Seven has quite the advantage on her in terms of strength.
The murderer? Santa, Clover, and Ace. 3 people, 3 dead bodies. That means that the person who had killed them was...
She went full yandere, probably. Crazy bitch.
No. No, it can't be true.
Give it to me! Let's go!
Maybe if you ask nicely.
Open! Why?
What happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened. I didn't feel it unlock.
Oh no. Is it the wrong key?
I don't know. Maybe. It's open.
What the hell is this?
Wait, you mean the door was already unlocked?
Why?
And how would I know that?
Because there's multiple keys all around the ship.
Whatever, let's just go.
Apparently, they found one too, and June's waiting for us to ambush us. Be on your guard.
What the hell is this door? I can't see anything that looks like a doorknob or switch or lever or card reader or anything. How the fuck are we supposed to open this?
We don't have a choice. We're gonna have to go back.
No, I'm not going back there. There is a murderer back there.
But I don't see any other doors.
No way.
It's fine, it opened for us. That's not ominous.
It opened by itself.
It's an automatic door?
Look, guys, I've got a really bad feeling about all this. The other doors were already unlocked, and this one's automatic. We haven't seen anything like this before.
Bad feeling. We've hit bottom. This can't get any worse. Shit!
Hey, Junpei!
I can't take this anymore. No one can. No. It's a lie. It's gotta be. This can't be real. No. It's impossible. If it's a dream, just wake up already. Someone please tell me it's all just a joke. I'm imagining things. Yep, that's it. This is all obviously a lie. It's a big, elaborate trick. An illusion or something. Or a dream. It's made up. Ah! Ah! Connie!
Oh, why is she dead here?
Connie! Connie, hang on! Connie!
Jumpy?
Oh man, Connie, there's so much blood. What the hell happened to you? How did this happen?
Jumpy, I'm sorry. I might not make it.
No way I am going to let you die. I am gonna save you, I promise.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much for everything.
Okay, I'm curious who killed them all now.
I was really happy to see you again, Jumpy. Really happy.
Oh, don't give me that I was crap. You're gonna see me again lots more times. You just gotta hang on, alright, Connie?
Okay, slight edit to the original theory. June did kill all the other people, and then she was like, oh man, Junpei is taken forever, I guess he's not coming, and then she committed seppuku. That's the only theory that makes sense.
Ow, what can I do?
Stuff her guts back in.
Damn it! What's that?
Looks like a yellow submarine.
A submarine?
The Beatles must be around here
What's a
somewhere.
submarine doing here? That's it! Hang on, alright? There's a submarine over there. I'm gonna go see if it works.
No! Don't go! Please, don't go! Please, just stay with me, okay? I want to be close to you, Jumpy. When I...
Connie.
Jumpy, did you know you meant a lot to me when we were kids? I liked you for a long time, Junpei. A really long time. Jumpy, do you remember how
We hung out a lot when we were kids. We went to the pool and to the fair. Do you remember playing snowball at the school? They're all memories I'll never forget. All of those moments are treasures to me. But I also wanted to go to a lot of other places with you. A lot more. But that won't happen now.
No. I mean, yes. Yes, it will happen. We'll go all sorts of places, Connie. You hear me? I promise. We'll go wherever you want.
Really?
Yeah, really. I swear.
Then let's go to heaven together, stabs me in the back.
That makes me happy. Really happy. Jumpy. I feel sleepy.
No, Connie, don't fall asleep.
Thank you, Jumpy. Thank you so much.
Connie! Connie! Connie!
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Connie's body. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. It rang 5 times, then
5
faded.
o'clock.
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Connie down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Are both of them going to be dead right outside the door? Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. His heart rattled in his chest, an empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake, a sea of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. It means that Snake was alive and killed everyone, no. Ace was alive and killed everyone, because 1 + 8 is 9, and that means he could get out. He didn't care anymore. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. Part of him knew that the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. The central staircase, there were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were two corpses, those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Connie. And now Junpei would join them. Who then had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. That time it was Ace for sure. Why else would Lotus's bracelet be gone? Can I skip? I guess I don't. Oh, no. Still going. Skip. I don't want to watch this again. Did I watch it the first time? I don't know. Yeah, that's going to be the last path I do on 999 for now, at least. Because I do want to play some other games. I may just do the rest of these paths in my own time to experience the whole game. Or maybe at some point down the line I might pick it back up and stream those as well. But nothing's set in stone for now. I have a lot of other stuff on the list of stuff to stream on this channel. The end. Or is it? That one was a better ending than the one I got first. I'd like to save the info you obtained during this playthrough. After saving the game, we'll restart from the beginning, so please select the save slot. Guess I'll save here. Alright, yeah. Set myself on that path pretty early on by by being the asshole and going through door number 3. So that's apparently what you don't want to do. So either other door at that hospital section can bring you to here. But I don't know what these locked keys mean. Does it mean there's something you can search that isn't part of the actual puzzle that gives you a key for a door? That'll be something I need to look up before I play again. And yeah, this longest one right here is probably the actual ending. File. No. How do we save? I don't remember how to close the game. Skip forward. Oh, it was right there. Right in my face. Get right on top of it. Return to title screen. Yes. Okay, well thanks for stopping by and watching. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, please leave a like, maybe subscribe. If you think I can improve on something, leave a dislike and a comment saying what you think I can improve on. And I will see y'all next time. Peace.